Dr. Sam from Rehabilitation Chiropractic. I'm going to show you some exercises that's going to help the ab separation that happens during pregnancy and postnatal, otherwise known as Diastasis Recti. So follow me with these exercises. We're going to do about 5 to 10 of each, okay? So you're just going to be lying on your back for basically all of them. So lie down on your back, and firstly we're going to do a couple of exercises just for a warm-up. First one's going to be breathing, okay? So vacuum breaths, basically like deep abdominal breaths. Breathing in and blowing the belly up, and breathing out and going, pressing it into the spine. Two more. Last one. Okay, next one I'm going to show you is an exercise called the Pelvic Tilt. So basically, if you lie on your back, you should have a small gap between your lower back and the floor. So to do a pelvic tilt, you're closing that gap. So you see where my fingers are. My fingers are on the front of my hips, on the bony, the bony bit. And then if I exaggerate the lower back curve, they go down. If I push the lower back into the floor, they come back, okay? So if I show you that sitting or standing, it looks like this, okay? So standing, exaggerated lower back curve, and then pelvic tuck. Pelvic tuck, pelvic tuck, okay? It's the same as in the cat-cow position. So exaggerated lower back, the cow, and then pelvic tuck, cat. All right? Cool, so we're gonna do that on our back. It just doesn't look, it's just not as exaggerated on, when you're doing it on the floor. And with each one, we're going to, so I'm going to start with an exaggerated lower back. I'm going to breathe in and breathe out before I pelvic tuck, okay? So, and then pelvic tuck, breathe in and breathe out. I'm just going to do that 5 times. Two more. Last one. Okay. Next one we're going to do is just a very easy form of leg drops. Okay. So this is like a very beginner's exercise. You just bring one of your legs up and you bring it back down. You want to try to maintain that pelvic tuck and pull from the core. So this is not just like moving your leg up and down. You want to try to suck everything in and pull your leg up. Okay, and do that slowly. I've done 2 on each side now. We're going to do 3 more on each side. And then I'll show you guys just one level harder. There is I'll show you guys the intermediate version, and we'll go through advanced at another stage. Okay, this is the 4th one, and I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Keep that pelvic tuck, drawing the belly button into your tummy, into your spine. Okay, and that's that one. I'm going to go through the intermediate version now. So with the intermediate version, you're going to bring both of your legs, your feet off the ground, and what you're going to do is maintain that pelvic tuck. You're going to drop one leg down. Before it touches the ground, bring it up. Or, you can get it to touch the ground, that's fine. Okay, so that's one on each side. We'll do 5. Okay, this way it makes it a lot harder. So, it might look easy, but if you do it nice and controlled with the pelvic tuck, you will feel everything. That's 3 on each side. Keep that pelvic tuck. Last one. Okay, good. And then bring your feet back down. Next one we're going to do is just a swiper or a wiper type movement. You're going to have your feet off the ground again. Okay, knees at 90 degrees, hips at 90 degrees. From there, have your arms out across you. Keep your shoulders on the ground and drop your knees to the left. If your right shoulder starts to come off, that's where you should stop and bring it back to the middle and go on to the right side. Okay, so both shoulders must stay intact onto the ground. Okay, that's 1 on each side. We'll do 5. Okay, maintain that belly button into the spine. That's 2 on each side. Don't rush through it, just do it as slowly as I am. Nice and controlled. That's 3 on each side. And I'll do 2 more. And 1 more. Nice. And now we're going to do dead bug. So legs in the same position. With this dead bug, we're going to do the most beginner's stage first. Okay, so all you're doing is, it's kind of like the leg drop, but with your arms up, okay? So squeeze the lower back into the ground and drop your leg. Okay, I'm just going to do 5 of this, and then I will show you an intermediate version of this as well. Keep that lower back tight into the ground, pelvic tucked. And that's 4 on each side. I'm going to do 1 more. Alright, now we're going to do the intermediate version of dead bug. You're going to have the arms up. Okay, you're going to drop one leg and the opposite arm comes down as well. So left leg down, right arm down, bring them up, and then do the opposite. Right leg down, left leg down, left arm down, bring them up. Okay, that's 1 on each side. We're going to do 5 on each side. That's 3, 2 more. Keep that lower back tight on the ground. Belly button's pressed into the spine. 1 more. Last one on that final side. Alright, awesome. We've just got 1 more exercise to do. Almost there. What we're going to do is just have the left leg bent. We're going to do hip circles with the right leg, okay? You can have your arms in any position you like, okay? You're going to point the right leg up, point the toes, and we're going to do as big of a circle as we can do, clockwise. Okay, let's do 5 on this leg. If it gets too hard to do 5 on one leg, you can swap after 2 and do that 3 times. Like go to the left and then come back to the right. That's 4. And again, keep your lower back and your shoulders on the ground. Nice. Left side. Okay, keep the abs really, really tight. Do the movement really slowly. Two more. And that's it. Obviously with that side, you're going anti-clockwise. Okay. And that's it. If you feel like 5 is too much for you, do 3 or 4. If you feel like 5 is too little for you, you can do more than 5, up to 10. And then once you've gone through that whole sequence, you can do it another time. 2 times or 3 times, depending on how fast you want results. But I'd suggest the first time you do it either 1 or 2 times at about 5 reps, depending on your level of fitness, and then rest the day after, see how you feel. You might not be that sore, or you might be really sore. So if you're really sore, leave it for a couple more days and then do it again. If you're not that sore, just have 1 day rest and then perform the exercises the following day. And that's it. Leave your comments if you want me to do any other type of postnatal or any other injury rehab related things. So yeah, that's it. Have a good day, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like my videos. Bye.